Dead Raven. So Raven is my spirit animal, me being a Libra, and it symbolized like rebirth and spiritual growth and shit like that. So it matched. You feel me? I came up with it one day. I was like, that's it. It just sounded so good. It was like I say, with the Dead Raven thing, it was like a spiritual rebirth I was going through. I wanted to rebrand, you feel me? I wanted to kind of darken the tone, give it a little bit more edge. You feel me? Ace Money was like a cool brand, but I'm like, nah, Dead Raven is much more solid. It's more easier to come up with a, you know, like an image and shit like that, branding basically. Beaumont, I was born in Beaumont, born and raised in Beaumont. It's like a flavor. It's like you can tell when somebody from Beaumont. We just got a different flavor than everybody else. We from the bottom, you feel me? So we ain't got like it's not like a big city, but it's like a medium city, you know what I mean? Because it's like we underground, you know what I mean? Underworld can mean a couple things, you feel me? Underground, underworld to me means like the underground, you know what I mean? The unseen, like the streets is the underworld, you feel underground with it. You know what I'm saying? Teezo just broke the threshold, but as far as I know, we still the underworld, you know what I mean? It's like we got our own thing going on out here, so that's why I call it that. Okay, we got people like Tom Teezy. I hope I don't forget nobody. Tom Teezy was before me, he was that guy. You know what I mean? They got rappers before him like CPZ, Ill Tactics. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now at this point. Icy Squad, Ill Tactics for sure. Yeah. At the time, Tom Teezy, he was like, his image, he was tall, had the tattoos on his face. And at the time, he was on that swag rap shit. So that's like what it was at the time. See, Peasy and them was like the hustlers. They had money. So they was like the first niggas out here that I seen with like a professional video. And then like Ill Tactics was like traveling around the country on tour, fucking with 50 Cent and shit like that. Yeah. That got me into music. Michael Jackson, Temptations, Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know what I'm saying? What got me into rap was Bone Thugs and Harmony and B.I.G. song, Notorious Thugs. But what got me into music is like the Temptations and Michael Jackson, shit like that.
How old were you during that time?
Probably like 6 when I started writing music. I probably like 6, you know what I mean? And I got the studio set up at my mama's house when I was 12. So that's when it like really started.
And so then like you would say Michael Jackson made you want to like do music and stuff?
Yeah, it made me want to be a star for sure. You know what I mean? I wanted to be famous, fucking with Michael Jackson, you know. Music was my lane.
And doing that first?
I was writing at first, and then I needed beats. We didn't have YouTube at the time, so I just started making my own beats and recording myself. I didn't really have any other options, so that's what I had to do type shit.
What were you recording on at the time?
Audacity. There's a program called Audacity. I had a AKG microphone and like a little small M Audio fast track, and this was like 2005. No. Now, okay, so now I consider myself more as a producer than a beat maker. If you want a beat, tap in with me. I'm gonna have to listen to your music, because I wouldn't consider myself a beat maker. I consider myself a producer. So if you can get on my style, then it'll work. But like I consider myself more of a producer than a beat maker, and that's two different things. I can make beats, but like shit, I'd rather if I'm gonna produce a whole song, I gotta have a lot of input on it. So like only certain people get a produced song from me. Mostly like my team Underworld. You know what I'm saying? I got a few people outside of that. They got the bag, I'll do it. But it's definitely gonna have to be DM game. But I do have a BeatStar page, and I do got a YouTube page. But like shit, it ain't getting no motion. So I'm like, man, I don't know if I even want to do it. If it pick up motion, I'm getting that bag off of it for sure. But like I really can't make too much money off the artists. So and selling beats hurt me. I like to keep my shit. You feel me though? First artist I work with, ttbby. Yeah.
How old were y'all at that time?
I feel like I started recording his music in like the 6th grade, but like even before that we was writing music and, you know what I'm saying, freestyling at school and shit like that. That's my day one. Yeah. Hell yeah, to this day.
You still use their beats or whatever, or y'all?
I actually never used their beats. They sound was like they like older, you know what I'm saying? So they sound was like a little bit, I could never get to it at the time. We working on something now. You feel me? Now that we got to that point to where it's like, you know what I mean? we can meet in the middle. But like when in the beginning days, it was just like they wasn't making hip hop, so I couldn't. You feel me? I was strictly hip hop in those days. Hell yeah. Saying Cvke Supply was like an experiment project for me. I went in with some other dudes. You feel me? We came together and create Cvke Supply. It was a melting pot of different styles, more colorful. You know what I mean? Like that. Like I say, yeah, we just came together and created a dream team. And like, you feel what I'm saying? Teezo blow up. You feel me? She had that. She had the sauce. Honestly, I didn't name that. My homie Jet Jackson. It was in the beginning stage, and he was like giving me names. He threw me out a couple there, and I seen Cvke Supply, and I was like, "This it." You feel me? So I was like that. He named it for sure. Like I say, we were just always at the studio. You know what I mean? Bunch of young niggas in there smoking weed. You feel me? We ain't have shit to do. We just came out because we had a first Cvke Supply project that we had on Spinrilla, and we was like, at the time that we dropped the Cvke Supply album, we had got a lot of new members and shit. The group had grown, so we was just like, fuck it, let's just put out a project, you know what I'm saying? Something official, and that's how that motherfucker came about. We was in that bitch having fun. Like, no cap, it was just straight fun. Yep. Yeah. Hell yeah. I was, bro. I was off the porch early as a motherfucker, no cap. I was doing shit niggas wasn't doing. Yeah. I fucked the shit up this week, man. I just got a couple bands from Netflix. Fucked it up already. Netflix deal though. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we used to work at this spot called the White House, so that was the studio at the time. We'd all be there 10, 15 deep in that bitch smoking weed. I think at the time I didn't even know Teezo was doing a mixtape. We just was making songs in that motherfucker. I guess he just boom, slapped them shits on there. I didn't know he was making a project though.
So you just seen it randomly one day?
Yep. I was like, shit. That's my favorite project too by him. Crow. Alright, so Crow that's my brother, but we rebranded him to Freak Dog. So his name was Crow to go with the Raven, him being like my day one, my brother, you feel me? But we changed him to Freak Dog. So yeah, he Freak Dog now. Off top going crazy right now on the videos. He like one of the main, you know what I'm saying, videographers out here, putting content together, going crazy, you know what I'm saying? One of the top videographers out here right now, you feel me? Hell yeah. A PK is a painkiller. It's an opioid. So a PK would be like a hydrocodone, but it's like a Percocet. All those go into the same class. It's an opioid, it's a painkiller. PK, painkiller. The people that was going crazy right before Teezo blew up, you feel me, on the lead up, it's like they kind of stopped, but like a bunch of new people came since that, you feel me? A lot of new people that I don't think even would have did music is coming out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people that got a weird sound that people not accustomed to, you feel me? I think Teezo inspired them to go crazy. So it's like both, you feel me? A lot of people stop, but it's a lot of new people, you feel me? Now people seeing it and being like, okay, it's actually accessible, because for the longest, I didn't have like somebody that I knew that did it. So I kind of was like, man, am I tripping doing this shit? You know what I mean? But yeah, he definitely turned it up, for sure. Nah, I shoot videos. I like to take pictures. Anything like media related. I design clothes. I like to go shopping and shit like that, and working out and boxing. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm dropping a project today, the Classic 2. Honestly, today I was supposed to drop a project called Night Boys, but my hard drive got corrupted. So I want to promise that before the end of the year, but I can't exactly promise it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to see. But hopefully we can end the year off with the Underworld album. So that's the plan. Hell yeah. Me 5 years ago, if I seen this shit, I would be surprised, but not surprised. I wouldn't think it'd happen this way. Some things happen faster than I thought it would. Some things didn't happen yet. You feel me? But like me having the shoe and the clothing line and the website and all that shit, I didn't see that. But I actually did think I was going to have a bigger bag by now. It ain't all the way there, but we getting there. 5 years from now, I see myself successful independently. We not really trying to go major, but hey, if the deal is right, shit. All right. But 5 years from now, I definitely see myself having an established clothing line. You know what I mean? All my artists doing very well. By that time, I definitely want to have like a huge artist development firm, you know what I mean? Developing artists, getting them ready. And you know, the record label popping off like that. I should probably have like 100 artists in 5 years for sure. Hell yeah. I think you start over. That's what I think. I think you learn what you're supposed to learn in this lifetime and you just start over. I guess that's what they mean by infinite. I think you wake up from this shit and you realize it was you controlling this shit the whole time and you be like, damn, it's only me, only I exist, so let me go back again. You create a whole nother movie. Underworld album on the way, can't give you exact date. The Classic 2 out now on SoundCloud and YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, man. We got shows. We setting up like a mini Texas tour. South by Southwest 2025, man. See y'all out there, man. It's Dead Raven, man. Welcome to the Underworld.